Get it on.
Y'all know what time it is. It's none other than the world-renowned, internationally known two players from the Himalayas, and I ain't talking about that nigga from Martin. These are two of the most extremist homers in the fucking industry of the game. You hear me? All
Yeah.
things Detroit, all things just win. You know the bottom line. I'm JH. This is my bro, Drizzy, aka Dre the Man, the tech guy.
Detroit, what up, though? What up, though? Another win, baby. That's 14 on the season. Franchise record. I ain't got much else to add on that. We've been on that type of shit all season. Just
Man,
fucking win.
yeah,
Motherfuckers was telling
yeah,
us
yeah.
coming into the game, don't play your starters. But Dan Campbell like, fuck that, baby. We going to go win out
Man,
there.
I had to tell them guys out here in the internet world, no, we ain't fucking up our rhythm. Y'all know how we get down. Y'all know how MCDC. Why the fuck they call him MCDC? What the fuck?
Motor City Dan Campbell.
Oh, okay. I don't know what the fuck the MC came from. But MCDC doing his thing like always. Cut the man some fucking slack. And we went forward on all the motherfucking fourth downs damn near. So middle finger to you guys.
2 for 3. 2 for 3 on them bitches, bro. Hey,
So,
hey, that shit is changing conventional coaching. Like, you even saw Matt LaFleur in that Minnesota game go forward. He was pissed. They didn't get it.
and Ryan Clark, my bad, not to cut you off. And Ryan Clark, it's like you playing both sides, bro. Listening to you yesterday,
Yeah, he was on bullshit.
you sounded on some bullshit, but you also back in the line. Like, what the fuck, bro? Pick a side, choose a side, baby.
That nigga was in the game talking about, it used to be cool for them to do these trick
plays.
plays. And now it seems like they have to do it to keep up. Like, bro, come on now, bro. It wasn't even it was a hook and ladder, nigga. Like, first off, it was one coach, I don't remember whose name it was, but they brought it up. It's like it's the least utilized rule in football. Bitch, you can lateral.
But at the end of the day, I ain't gonna say all of them, a lot of professionals talk about having fun and playing like you back like a kid again. And that's what the Lions do. We have fun. We do these trick plays, not because we have to, my boy, because it's fun and we know y'all, it keep y'all guessing about what the fuck the Detroit Lions are trying to do. So, Ryan Clark, you get a half a fuck you.
But my thing is, I don't even really look at hook and ladder plays as really trick plays because all it's doing is playing on your tendencies. Every time you see somebody catch the ball, everybody crash to the ball and say, fuck they man. Okay, we're going to run a nigga right up underneath them and use a legal football play.
Right.
And drop that bitch off to him every time. If you just going to abandon your guy, which you supposed to, crash to the ball. All right, we just playing on tendencies. We know y'all gonna crash to the ball, especially if you a good tackling, rallying defensive team. We know where you're going.
Eyes on that ball.
Yep, you fucked up.
Misdirection.
You fucked up. That's not a trick play. Trick play is bro, intentionally tricky, sneaky type of shit. I don't think hook and laterals are trick plays.
Regardless of what they think, it's a motherfucking copycat league, and you're going to see more coaches, offensive coordinators, coach like Ben Johnson.
Yeah,
it's a copycat league.
Y'all why aren't you doing it? Why the fuck aren't you going for it on fourth down more? It was one I forgot who said it on one episode, but it was Richard Sherman talking about. I've seen a lot of conservative coaches play by the rules and take the field goals and punt it on fourth and lose when they should have stayed aggressive, killed the clock or went for the touchdown. But you never really hear about that because they played the game the right way. You only hear about it when it fucking lose. Like people complain about Ryan Day not ever going forward on fourth down, type of shit like that.
What's the the famous Herman Edwards quote?
You play to win.
Shall we say more?
But at the conclusion of yesterday's game, we set a bunch of fucking records again. I'm gonna run these off for y'all real quick because it seemed like every fucking week we setting some type of record, milestone, something
in the league and for the franchise.
Yeah, these motherfuckers been going crazy. Which I don't know how the fuck y'all got Joe Burrow ahead of Jared Goff right now in the MVP race. There's no way in the fucking world that a motherfucker with 8 losses is ahead of a motherfucker with 2. Like, bro, hey, y'all guzzling some real man meat over there at the moment because there ain't no motherfucking way.
That's the affinity that everyone has for Joe Burrow because he's just a cool motherfucker. I have the same affinity.
Joe Burrow is cool, but bro, we talking.
I'm agreeing with you though. I'm agreeing with you. It's no way Joe Burrow, even though he's having a stellar season with a subpar
Listen,
team.
nigga, it's no way him or Lamar should be ahead of Jared Goff.
Come
Them
on,
niggas shouldn't be
blasphemous.
How? He got 5 losses.
That ain't got shit to do with him, and he still.
It has everything. When you see how bad they played in those games, it has everything to do with him. He criticized himself in some of those games for not running more.
I mean, it is what it is, but that don't take away the season he's having individually.
Yes, it do. Because we comparing them to other players. If I was looking at him,
MVP a team award.
No.
All right.
What the fuck? What I'm talking about niggas that's having better seasons than him. And the win-loss record goes to the quarterback. In case you didn't know.
I ain't say it didn't, but what I'm saying is Jared Goff's numbers better than Lamar's to you?
In totality, with the wins,
but you
yes.
You don't add rushing yards or TDs.
No. I don't count rushing yardage when I'm talking about a team's rushing ability type. His rushing yards.
Okay, then he's not having no better season than no fucking Jared Goff.
Is a nigga 14? Yes.
He having a better season than Jared Goff.
No, he's not.
He got like 33 touchdowns to like how many interceptions, bro? And he rushing for whatever.
He got about 43 total touchdowns to about 4 interceptions.
That's fucking great.
Yeah, it's great. And then when I read off some of these records that Jared Goff just hit yesterday and have been hitting all season long, do you remember we went through a stretch where we had more touchdowns than incompletions, nigga?
Franchise records. And
no. Excuse me, sir. I didn't say franchise records. I said Jared Goff fucking records. I didn't say franchise records. When I read off the records,
franchise records for single season.
No, sir.
What about this for his entire NFL? What record has he set besides those completions?
We about to talk about it.
Well, let's go.
We about to talk about it.
Get in that bag. Let me hear.
All right. I'm not going to fixate on the Jared Goff records just yet. I got these bitches in order. I'm going to read them off. Then we talk about the Jared Goff records. But first and foremost, that's 5 games with 40 points and 0 turnovers this year for the Lions. Most in NFL history. Mm-hmm. We got 6 total games with 40 plus points. But, we had that turnover, whatever, against the Bills. So that one ain't included. First game since 1937 with 10 total touchdowns from both teams with 0 punts. Jared Goff's 11th game of the season with 70% completion rate. That is the second most in NFL history. Jared Goff's 7th road game with 70% completion rate. That ties Drew Brees for the most in NFL history.
And the Lions are undefeated on the road this year.
Yep. Best record ever by a division with a win percentage of .662, passing the NFC West, who set the record in 2013 at .656. Jake Bates broke Jason Hansen's single season points record. I think it was 134 or some shit like that.
The big 57-yarder.
Yep. And there you go. Jake Bates is getting there in the record books. I mean, it's kind of, Jason Hansen is he legendary as a Lions kicker, but hey, that's how many points we've been scoring this year. Because I didn't even, I looked around like, has he kicked that many field goals?
All of them extra points.
All right, Jared Goff joins Brady as the only quarterbacks with 75% completion rate in 8 games of a single season. And we are the only NFL team in NFL history to have 2 running backs and 2 wide receivers with 1,000 plus scrimmage yards.
Let's fucking go.
I think that was 3 Jared Goff records right there, even though 1 is for second place. But that's 3. And then you go back to the touchdowns without incompletions. It's been multiple motherfucking. I'm
gonna tell you like this.
First game going 18 for 18 with no incompletions. Perfect game, overtime. Yeah, Jared Goff been playing like that this year.
And I'm just gonna say this. This is what I will say. And this is no knock to Jared Goff. I love Jared Goff. He's made me a true believer. He's Montana Brady like, some real shit esque. He's not them yet until you win this bowl. But if he wins it, he's getting in the upper stratosphere. But what I will say is that Lamar is playing with a far less
No, he's not. They told us
talented
coming into
team.
this year that was his best offensive team ever.
Yeah, considering where they come from, because they don't really draft offensively.
No, who on his team is lackluster, bro? He got 2 good tight ends, a 2,000-yard back, 2 solid wide receivers. What the fuck is he missing?
What's solid wide receivers?
A 1 and a 2.
Who are they?
Bateman and goddamn Zay Flowers.
My point exactly. Those are good receivers. They straight. They're not. No,
he don't need no motherfucking.
They not no Amon-Ra. They not no motherfucking. Well, they do got 2 good tight ends. Andrews and Likely is good.
Mm-hmm.
But those outside guys, that receiving bunch, they're okay.
No, you can say they not a Justin Jefferson or Jamar Chase, but Zay Flowers has all the capability in the world of being a goddamn Amon-Ra St. Brown. Amon-Ra don't be burning nobody.
Zay Flowers got wheels though.
Yeah, and he a good, nice slot possession. He is in the mold, build, body type of a fucking Amon-Ra St. Brown.
I wouldn't compare him to Amon-Ra. Would you compare him to J-Mo?
Fuck no.
All right then. There you go.
No, they completely different. J-Mo is 6'2" with long strides, and he a burner. He gets open down the field.
So Zay Flowers not?
No, Zay Flowers is more of a slot receiver like St. Brown. Bateman is the outside receiver. I don't care about how quick and shifty you are. He doesn't line up and just burn niggas on the outside consistently. He's not Tyreek. It's not about your height. It's the mold of player you in. He's a slot receiver.
Hey, okay.
Like a Danny Amendola. That's what the fuck he is. They slot receivers, bro. But you're not gonna sit here and try to diminish these niggas just to try to big up because you niggas been telling me they got good pieces offensive.
They're much way better offensive team than the fucking Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah, we are.
Offensive line is way better than
yep,
Baltimore.
It sure is.
Okay, so it's a difference, bro. And like I say,
they also got Derrick Henry, bro.
Yeah, Derrick Henry ain't Derrick Henry though, even though he's still
ain't that motherfucker number 2 in the league in rushing.
What I'm saying is
behind a nigga that's running for 2K. So I mean that's
it's hard to defend that because of Lamar. That's exactly what I'm saying.
It's hard to defend Lamar because of Derrick Henry. The games they lost, they didn't hand the ball off.
All I'm saying is, bro, Derrick Henry ain't the same Derrick Henry, and I had him on my fantasy. He might be leading the league in rushing. I think he is the same Derrick Henry. He might be leading the league in rushing or whatever you want to say, but he's not the same Derrick Henry.
That man was in the MVP conversation, bro.
I mean, you gonna get the pub because he's Derrick Henry. But we all know
we gonna disagree. But all I'm saying is, do not tell me that offense doesn't have the pieces because they intentionally went out to get the pieces. They went and got them.
This was when it got just there.
And that offense has been carrying their defense the whole season.
Yeah, they have.
So how do
and that's a testament to Lamar Jackson.
And they arguing every week on TV about that being the best offense in the league. Tell me they not.
I ain't heard that.
Yes, you have. They say it's them, it's the Lions, and they've been talking about those whole ass Bengals as being the best offenses in the league. And Philly. And fucking Philly. Yes, because of how they can run the ball.
Right.
They've been calling them the best offense. And Lamar, his passing numbers, he got to be throwing it to somebody.
I mean, I'm not saying
he got to be throwing it to some fucking body.
We elite and they good.
Well, that's your opinion. But these niggas have been calling out. They've been calling that offense elite. Opinion? That they not better than us.
Are they good or are they elite offense?
They good.
Right.
How does that?
You just said what I said. I just said we are elite offense.
Yeah, but they're good the point of the argument was you saying that he doesn't have pieces around him, so that makes him the MVP.
I said that they not fucking with ours. Jared Goff has a much better offense, period. Than
so what? Everybody got what they got.
What?
So that mean give it to Josh Allen. That mean give it to Josh Allen because he got a far better record with a whole bunch of unproven niggas.
Hey, you can't do that too.
No, you can't.
You can do that too.
First of all, I told you Josh Allen won the MVP in my book when he beat our ass. Not saying he beat her.
Give it to Lamar again.
They might give it to the motherfucker, but I don't think you deserve it, bro. You not in the top 2 seeds in your conference. You got 5 losses. I don't.
Again, it's MVP a team award.
Win-loss is a quarterback stat.
MVP a team award.
Win-loss is a quarter. I already answered that. But win-loss. I said no. Win-losses counts though.
Let's go.
So you got
y'all out there.
You got 3 teams. You got 3 teams.
Even though I love golf,
with 2 losses or less.
Get it before golf.
2 losses or less. So to me, this started about Joe Burrow, but Joe Burrow and Lamar Jackson do not deserve to be in the MVP conversation.
That's cap as fuck.
No, it's not.
To you. Well, y'all out there, y'all chime in again.
Because how you gonna tell me these niggas deserve it over a motherfucker like Saquon with 2,000 yards on the ground?
Saquon in the MVP race.
But he should be ahead of these niggas is what I'm saying, bro.
Who knows what they are?
Look, I don't give a fuck if you do put Lamar in the conversation. He should.
The votes come out.
You see the odds. And you hear him talking on TV. Niggas that vote. We had this conversation before already. Niggas that vote have spoken. Should neither one of them be ahead of Jared Goff?
We shall see.
All right, but back to yesterday's game. Was it reckless for Dan Campbell to play our starters in a supposedly meaningless game?
Fuck what everybody talking about. Hell no. We balling. And ain't nothing stopping this train.
That's your only reason, motherfucker.
I keep telling y'all. Get in, sit the fuck down, put your seatbelt on, buckle up, and enjoy the fucking ride. Shut the fuck up. Y'all come from nothing.
See, I don't necessarily. Been shit. I don't agree with you because of your reasoning. I don't think it was reckless to play the starters, but my reasoning is different. My whole thing was, who the fuck do you sit? You can only sit about 6 motherfuckers, which Dan Campbell did allude to. You can only sit 6. So you're not sitting all your starters. So who do you sit? You sit all them people on offense because you absolutely can't lose them. Then what happens when you lose Kirby and Terry and Arnold and Brian Branch and who the fuck do you sit, bro? So the thing is, if you can't sit all the starters, then you may as well play the motherfuckers. To me, like now, if you get into a really meaningless game and it doesn't make any sense, and other people are still
one seed locked up, then you play all the second stringers. You don't give a fuck.
And then it still be people that's trying to get season milestones and shit like that. You let them niggas continue to play.
Oh no, that's by design. That's gonna come up from upstairs. Even though Sheila might not say nothing, but that's definitely coming from upstairs. Sit that boy down before you get that $2 million.
No, you're not sitting me down. You can scheme me out the game, but you're not sitting me down.
Sit that motherfucker down.
If niggas will force their way on the field, because ain't no backup gonna tell a starter, no, coach said bitch, you sit your ass on the bench. It happens all the time. I'm going in the game. Now
that's when
them not going to you.
That's when it's not incentivized.
It is incentivized.
When it ain't incentivized,
you will play and your ass will get 0 targets.
Coach, if you take your ass out there, the coach, everybody telling you sit the fuck down. You take your ass out there. You think you about to get out there?
Yes.
No.
What the fuck is the coach gonna do?
First off,
burn a timeout.
Yes.
No, he's not.
First off, we ain't never seen this.
Yes, the fuck you have.
No, I'm talking about with a nigga talking about a bonus or some incentives. They know when it's happening. Trust me, the players do. A couple of them spoke on it. But we know what they do. And if they don't want you to get that motherfucking bonus, it happen in all sports too. You're not getting that bonus.
You're missing my point. I said they can freeze you out on the field. They can't keep you off the field is what I was saying. They can freeze your ass out on the field all they want. Just by not going to you.
Shit,
but you're not keeping stars off the field, bro. It's not gonna happen.
This is why it's
not gonna happen, sir.
really like that.
Especially when everybody know you need something.
Because if a nigga
what happened with Jameis Winston last year?
What you think the quarterback gonna do if he know you need to catch this ball? If you force your way on the field and the quarterback knows,
he probably gonna get you the ball.
Exactly. So why are you talking about he can force his way on the field and they're gonna freeze him out? Who gonna freeze him out?
If you need
if
10,
you do it, then if you
need 10 catches,
trade.
If you need 10, no, you're not. If you need 10 catches and they call all run plays in the last, no, because these are the scenarios that you have had happen. Motherfucker need 2 more catches to hit his milestone. It's like 2 minutes left in the game, but the coach is only calling run plays. Now the players on the field, if they are aware, because they're not always aware, if they are aware, you'll get a situation like Jameis Winston last year. You'll get a situation like Jameis Winston last year saying, hey, Jamal Williams hasn't had a touchdown all year. Coach told us to kneel down, but fuck that.
Jameis Winston did it for Jamal.
Nigga, that is what I'm saying right now, motherfucker.
No, I told you the quarterback gonna do it. I just
but they gotta be aware of it.
Yeah, and the nigga, whoever the guy is, he gonna let the motherfucking quarterback. You don't think they gonna let the quarterback know? That's all I'm saying.
The coach?
No, the quarterback.
Yeah, no, you missing my time out.
I'm telling you,
because you're talking on both sides of the fence. It either can happen or it can't happen. You said they can't get froze out on the field because the other players is not going to allow it. That's if they're aware that this player only needs 2 catches. If they are aware, the players is going to get him the ball.
And
they're not always aware.
And my thing
the coaches be aware.
And my thing is, bro, you don't think the player itself don't know he needs 2 receptions? He's going to just keep it to himself and not tell his quarterback?
No.
Right. So what we talking about?
We're talking about the same thing. Your ass just in disagreement for whatever fucking reason.
I'm not. You just said that the player, if don't nobody,
you said the nigga gonna get stuck on the sideline. I said he won't.
Right, and you said if he forces his way on the field, right? Mm-hmm. You think he's not gonna let the quarterback know? Because you saying if everybody don't know, then they're not. Then he can get froze out because the quarterback don't know.
He can't get froze out. It could be all kind of situations. He could get double covered immediately. Like next week going into that Giants game for Saquon Barkley only needing 101 yards. Guess what I'm doing if I'm the Giants? I'm not playing a high safety no fucking where. Bitch, you ain't getting shit on the ground if you not breaking that record on us. It's gonna be one-on-one coverage for the receivers all fucking game. If I'm the defensive coordinator, y'all can throw the ball all y'all fucking want, but this nigga ain't running for shit. That's how you can get. That's not collusion or anything, but that's how the fuck you get froze out from hitting the record. You not breaking that bitch on us. You just left the franchise.
Y'all out there, let my brother know why is he moving this goalpost like that?
What's that moving the goalpost?
Because now you talking about
that's a real life situation. And I'm telling you how he'll be on the field in a meaningless game because playing the Giants don't mean shit, and you still won't get your goddamn incentive.
But that ain't freezing you out though, bro.
No, it's not freezing you out. But eventually,
we talking about freezing out.
But eventually, they're gonna have to pass the ball, right? Even though this nigga still need his rushing yards because they crashing out on the run.
That ain't freezing him out though.
He not gonna get his record.
We talked about freezing him out, but
we was talking about being intentional avoiding incentives.
Let dog know. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Let my man
know. My entire point was that you can't stop niggas from getting their shit. Now, if you want to say there's no way of freezing a motherfucker out on the field, cool.
So also, let me get this straight. So also, you saying fuck a one play if he need 2 receptions. So you mean tell me he gonna force himself on the field?
Yes.
For several plays.
And look, this isn't my opinion, bro. I've heard interview after interview after interview from real players saying they done did this exact same thing.
Not for no incentives.
Yes, for incentives.
Yeah, put that on wax.
All right.
We need some references back next time.
But my main thing, nigga, every time he say pull up references, I end up dropping the goddamn links on the videos, and he get proved. Bitch, you editing this one? I'm not editing this. But I'll tell you what, I'll circle back and drop them hoes right in the comment section.
Yeah, circle back, drop them right in there. But we gonna find a couple, like I say, motherfuckers that talked about it.
You only need one. You only need one to be right. You only need one to be right. Did the defense concern you last night?
No. The defense is what the defense is. I'm not one of them. I'm not one of y'all. The defense is what it is. I just got faith that they gonna make a play to win the game or to keep us to the game. I just think they're gonna make a play. And if anything, I'm putting a whole run on the offense. It's the offense that's gonna take us wherever we going.
So that's the thing. We agree again, but for completely different reasons. Like you thought it wasn't reckless to start the starters in a meaningless game, but we agreed, but for different reasons. Same thing here. The defense didn't concern me last night because it looked like the 49ers wanted to win that fucking game with everything they had. It was their last hoorah of the season. Kyle Shanahan called one of his best games of the fucking season. All this misdirection, and he knew how to play these goddamn linebackers that we had in the motherfucking game. These motherfuckers was biting on play action, something crazy. All right. Did the defense concern you last night?
No, not for real. It is what it is with the defense. I believe they just, like I say, I don't think the defense is what's going to lead us. We just need the defense to do enough, make a play when we need it most. And they've been very opportunistic.
Oh shit! Honestly, that was our first pick in 6 games, so they hadn't been that opportunistic. But Amik Robinson did punch a ball out on the sideline, but that bitch went out of bounds. So and then Kirby technically had 3 picks yesterday. One got called back due to some little bullshit ass penalty. And now you remember that was back-to-back plays on that first interception. it was Brock Purdy. Hey, I don't know what the fuck happened to you at that point, my boy, but thank you. The same thing gonna happen with Sam Darnold next week. He gonna throw us a couple of them bitches. Yeah. But yeah, no, the defense didn't concern me last night, primarily because I think the 49ers really, really came out to try to win that fucking game. Yeah, I think they
was playing hard.
Yeah, it was their last hoorah for the motherfucking season. Yeah. It was very, very reminiscent of the NFC Championship game where they somewhat, I won't say they smacked our ass, but they outscored us in the first half, and then we came back and put belt to ass on their ass in the second half, and they made the mistakes this time, and we didn't. Even though there's nothing on the line in this game, it was football man pride on the line because in the back of
17 on them niggas in the first half last year.
We was up 24-7.
That's what it was. I remember it was like 17-3 or some shit like that. 24 and 8 scored like something unanswered points to just right before half to just either take the lead or cut the lead. I forgot what it was.
Nah, it was like 24-7 at the half, bro. I went to the liquor store at halftime feeling real good. It's like, all right, one more half of football left. And then after that,
they did that in the third quarter, you sure? Well,
yeah. We got footballs going off face masks and fumbles and
all we blew a 17-point lead in less than a quarter, bro.
Yeah. Yep. 24-7. That's 17 points.
Right. And that you sure that was the
halftime score. Positive.
Dang. So they did that in that third quarter. Yeah. I thought it was like second. I thought it was early in the first half, but go ahead.
Yeah, but my thing is I just thought they got up very, very well for this game. Motherfuckers, y'all not gonna act like Kyle Shanahan has not been one of those type of offensive coordinators since he took over. He can call a fucking game. We know their team. They know our team. They injured. We injured. So it was a matchup of an injured offense versus an injured defense. So just call that bitch fair, nigga. Right. So that shit was a wash. And the people like, so no, I wasn't concerned about the shit. I just thought Kyle Shanahan was in his bag. He called some plays that caught some of AG players out of position. That one play to Pearsall down the right sideline.
Was getting on.
He was getting off, but it was well designed. They went out of the bunch. They rubbed fucking Terry and Arnold into Brian Branch. Normally those two motherfuckers would be on the same page where they would have switched on that. But this time they stayed locked in on a man. So I don't know what the fuck was going in, what the game plan was on who to switch and who not to switch, whatever the fuck. But that shit there don't normally happen. Niggas usually switch on that. We usually have great communication on our back end. So, is what it is. I'm not concerned about it.
Long as that secondary is relatively healthy, I'm good.
Yeah, and Alex Anzalone should be back soon. Hopefully next week. If not, then at least our first game of the playoffs, because I expect us to win next week and secure that first round and that bye. Fuck the Vikings. We get into that.
But they can't beat. They don't
play no fucking body, bro. Like 12-7 against the goddamn Jaguars.
He said that they had an easy schedule this year.
But fuck these niggas, bro.
Them niggas just don't beat us though. They don't look like that against us.
Yeah, beating the Packers doesn't impress me because I'm not that impressed with the fucking Packers. They have such an inconsistent offense. I don't care about that.
They're not that good. Jordan Love not that good.
Yeah, that first week with our makeshift defense, we was whooping their ass in that first half. They had to try to come back. All right, but no, defense didn't concern either of us last night. There's a lot of people who felt that way. You hear all the commentary on TV that this defense can't stop nobody, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, and then they showed a graphic, very selective graphic, on one of these shows, Breakfast something in Chicago, where it was like, since the Thanksgiving game, the Detroit Lions defense has been last in almost all categories. And I'm like, that's very selective.
Giving up bad points, right? I know that.
Yeah, but we had a 48 point against the goddamn Bills. That's gonna skew all stats. Now, if you want to pull that game out and then tell me we've been last place, cool. But you leave that game in, which was our highest points given up, period, in the fucking season. That's a very selective stat to take that time frame since Thanksgiving. Because wasn't they the next game after Thanksgiving? Or 2 weeks, some shit like that. So yeah, very select. I hate selective ass stats like that, bro. But is what it is. I still believe in our defense, especially our secondary. I think our pass rush do just enough, and we can stop the run. So it ain't gonna be perfect, but
it ain't gonna be pretty all the time.
There aren't any super offenses to me in the playoffs that we have to be all that concerned about. Everybody got flaws.
But it's quarterbacks.
Yeah, but at the very least, we're not pushing out the same secondary from last year out there.
Like, I don't think a motherfucker like Sam Darnold could beat us.
No. I told you, I fear Stafford way more than I fear fucking Sam Darnold. Yeah. Fuck Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold, you about to have a wake up call coming this week, my boy.
I tip my hat to Sam.
I'm not mad at the season he having to go. Congratulations to him. But hey, Vikings, y'all fucking crazy. If y'all decide to pay this man like he's a number one like he's a superstar quarterback.
You don't want to lose that nigga. You're gonna have to at least give him 20.
Yeah, that's fine. That's what it should be. 1 year, 20 mil. Maybe even you do 1 year 40. I'm okay with that. 1 year 40 because you're not locked in long term. JJ is still on the rookie. Huh?
He his representation.
I don't give a fuck what his representation. I wouldn't pay him shit.
They just holding over for they don't. Who knows that now? They listen. JJ is what's going. If they move JJ, we know what they doing.
JJ was already outperforming this nigga in camp.
I'm just saying if they move JJ, because now he done won the locker room. You gotta understand he kind of solidified himself this year. So we gonna see how that plays out over there in the Twin Cities. Shout out Dirty. Mr. Dustin Middlestead, Hawaii alumni.
You could be right. I could be wrong as heck. Fuck up. But look, my point isn't that none of that is true. My thing is, don't be stupid and pay this man off of 1 year. You got 5 other years.
Not no long term, but he might want a long term. He might get it somewhere else. Listen, if Matt Flynn did it, why can't Sam Darnold did it for a whole season?
That's the point. Learn from everybody else's mistake. Don't do it. Matter of fact, Matt Flynn got paid because of 1 game, not even a season.
What I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. And he done it for a whole season. So you think he ain't about to get at least 30?
I said I give him 40 mil for 1 year. I'm not doing a long-term deal with the man. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I feel you.
That's it. Don't do it. You gonna be fucked. All right. Kirby leads the league now with 9 picks after last night's game. Any thoughts on that?
No, ball out, Curb.
Yeah, I thought Brian Branch, I thought you would be closer in this competition, but he done gapped the shit out your ass at this point. You still stuck down there at 4.
No, he had his first sack last night.
I don't even recall that.
Yeah, he got his first sack of the season.
But Branch, has been a couple times your ass should have had more interceptions and you decided to knock the ball down instead of snag that bitch. But listen, Kirby Joseph, let me talk to you, brother. You are by far the worst interception return man in the league. This motherfucker do not care about getting yardage or a touchdown after his interception. It's like his ass go, job done. I'm that motherfucker. You remember last year he started celebrating every time he get a pick. This year he just started jogging and shit, just running loose and careless. I saw Brian Branch and them. They created a whole wall for that nigga on the left sideline after that first interception. He looked at him and ran down the middle, and they all was like,
"You don't want the pick six? You don't want the pick six, goofy ass
bro,
nigga?
We just sealed off this whole side of the field. Like, where you going?
Like, what the fuck is you doing, bro? He like, that nigga head shut down when he get that motherfucker in his hands.
I don't know what the fuck be going through your mind. I say, I see why you switched from receiver, because your yak had to be garbage at receiver, bro. Your vision, what the fuck do you be looking at, bro?
Fucked up. Damn, Curb.
Hey, best ball hawk in the league, but bro, this nigga, that one, he got 1 pick 6, and that was because off that Jordan Love shit.
Kirby!
And that's because all you had to beat was the quarterback, nigga. That was every other one. It's a wrap. That nigga ain't returning shit. Do not get your hopes up. Applebee's got that motherfucking promotion for pick 6s and shit. Everybody but Kirby.
Who the fuck I just see on a commercial that I was like, damn, this motherfucker got a commercial? That fucked me up.
But yeah, hey, congratulations to you though, Kurt. All you keep hearing is about how bad and terrible this defense is, but the whole time you still leading the league in interceptions. You and Brian Branch are still graded as 2 of the highest safeties in the league and everything else. So, keep doing y'all thing. But yeah, I just wanted to note that you are by far the worst return man I have ever seen in my life.
Basically, he's saying, get your shit together, Kurt. Kirby!
Hey, what was that celebration he did last night?
Merton Hanks?
Yeah, there you go. Took it back on their ass.
Yeah. Boys
football historian. I like it. Good 90s shit. But yeah, that's all I had about the defense. Anything else on that type of shit?
Nope. Let's just keep the train. We need this first round. We need this first round bad as number 1 seed.
You think we need it?
Yes.
Like need it?
Need it. Yes.
I'm not overly concerned about it.
Bro, it's gonna be hard pressed. I'm just thinking about playoff football.
Yeah, me too. And I'm thinking about the niggas we would be playing.
We would drop to the 5th seed.
Yep. Play the number 4. Which would be Atlanta or Tampa Bay.
Playing on the road. Yeah, we could beat them. But that's a wild card. Then we got to go to the divisional. Then you got to go to the NFC championship. I just think that's a tougher road to get to where we want to get to. The number 1 seed to win a Super Bowl. I don't know if we can win it from that wild card spot with the defense being as leaky as it be sometimes, because that can bite you.
I think we could. I don't want to go that route,
right?
But I think we could still get it done.
I mean, I'm always believe we
just looking at the matchups.
The numbers.
It's just longer. I don't think it's necessarily harder. It's longer because you're on the road and you got to play an extra opponent.
Those numbers drop dramatically.
It always does because you're not the number 1 seed.
Right. That's just it's harder to do.
Yeah, but it's been done, so I ain't.
Yeah, definitely been done before.
Jared Goff and Brock Purdy. didn't miss any passes to start the game yesterday. Yeah. Jared Goff first incompletion came on just a throwaway to Jamar Jefferson feet. So we was just talking about the defense, about it being concerning or not. I'll just write that shit off as just two offensive coordinators in their bag for that day. They was drawing up some shit. That's how I feel. It was some great misdirection coming from Kyle Shanahan. It was great misdirection and hooking laterals.
Hard, man. They wanted that, like you say, that was their last hoorah. Yeah. They wanted that bitch to go out and say, at least we
smack these niggas.
Yeah. Like the Michigan Ohio State game.
Yep.
Don't did Michigan. They checked the game for me.
Michigan was up 16-10.
Yeah. What that count is. But yeah. I just think it's gonna be definitely a tough road. I'm not saying we can't do it, it'd just be harder to do it. So I think we need
final 19-13. Michigan won.
Oh, they did that.
They was 14.5 point underdog. I should have bet that motherfucker.
We are on a wave. Go fucking Blues on a fucking wave, y'all. Natty reloaded.
Hey, that's back-to-back games where they was double-digit underdogs.
Bruh, Natty reloaded, bruh. What the fuck did Jordan Marshall do? And what the running game do? They had to step up because Davis Warren went out. Did he come back in the game or something? I didn't even get to watch the game. I usually don't miss a Michigan game. But I chose the money today.
1273. Jordan Marshall 23 for 100.
Look at it. Yup, he did that. Jordan Marshall, Mr. Ohio. Ha! And we got Justice Hayes coming. We got recruits coming. We got Natty reloaded.
All right, get back on topic.
Natty reloaded. Go Blue.
Jahmyr Gibbs had 163 scrimmage yards yesterday. 117 rushing on 18
The man.
Attempts. 4 catches for 46 yards.
He's the man.
You know what was pissing me off, and I know it pissed most of Detroit off, bro, because that first drive we got down there in the red zone, high red zone, close red zone, on the goal line, and we running Jamar Jefferson 2 in a row, and goddamn Craig Reynolds, I think he was out there for it. Nothing against you guys, but when it come to these parlays, you niggas ain't on it, bro. It took until the fourth motherfucking quarter for that bitch to hit. Now look, half of Detroit hit parlays yesterday, bro, because everybody put their shit on the Lions. And if you knew anything about football, you hit like a motherfucker yesterday, and everything was waiting on Jahmyr Gibbs, bro. I saw that motherfucker turn that corner like crib. That nigga crossed the goal line. I said, money. Money!
Yeah, niggas hit big on that bitch.
Hey, that was genuine excitement, though.
Hey, you wanna know some crazy shit I seen? I meant to tell you one though. Ed Hercules in that game. Somebody put out there. Ed Hercules, the lead referee.
I know who he is.
Oh yeah. Somebody put the spreads out on when he do that game, the spread in the game. I forget how it went, but you know how they be like, those who, when they do the all dark and you want to bet this game because Ed Hercules is the ref that does this and he has a 7-3. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I seen that shit. They put that shit up with the crazy music, the music they be using. I love that music when they be like, when there's some conspiracy music in the back.
I just don't buy into conspiracy, but
you tripping then.
But it's just not me.
I mean, I understand. You don't think it's a new order around this bitch? You don't think it's a new world order of those
could be
upper echelon of the...
But if I can't prove it, I don't give a fuck about it.
Oh, this nigga tweaking.
What? Why? Anyway, we're not gonna go.
Yeah, we ain't going in there.
No,
we ain't going in that.
No.
Jahmyr Gibbs. Person I would think like that.
I just don't do conspiracy. I think it's a waste of time. But Jahmyr Gibbs had a great fucking game. J-Mo, 2 tuds early. Early.
Reverse. And the catch, right?
I thought he was gonna hit his 110 for his shit. I think he like 36 yards away.
But shit, he still got 1,000 scrimmage yards. So shout out to J-Mo.
But he hitting that 1K on the season. And
He gonna do it next week?
Yeah, he only like 30 something yards away. He definitely hitting that shit. He do like that's one catch.
That's one catch.
That's one catch.
Right. It's one catch for dog.
Yeah. So, but it's nice to see. But you know what I hate to see, bro? I hate going into the comment section after a good J-Mo game and seeing shit like I saw today, where it was like, J-Mo had a great game. If he just fixes his attitude, he'd be so much better or so much further along. Like what attitude? It's like, bro,
seen him in the interview.
Yeah, like it's one thing to like he doesn't have a fucked up mindset or attitude. You can say he needs to mature a little bit, but nigga, he's 20, what, 2, 3? Who the fuck? Like, get that shit time, bro. And then everyone they're not going to conform to what you think they should act and behave like. Like these motherfuckers come from the gutter, even though he has some good parenting,
the street
stayed on his ass and all that type of shit. But bro, everybody don't act like y'all, and everybody not about to code switch for you in interviews.
A lot of times it's coming from the,
the not unmelanated portions of the fucking population.
It's crazy we say it at the same time.
Because you know where the fuck is coming from.
Right.
Like, it's just like, come on, dog.
Say the non-melanated.
But anyway, I just hate seeing those type of comments because it's like a backhanded compliment to say shit like that. Man, just congratulate the motherfucker on this game and keep your little punk ass opinions to yourself. But yeah, he had a great game. His interview after the game was a little rocky, but he'll work on that. You get better in time with that type of shit.
He just sounded like he ain't been in front of the camera.
Yeah, shout out to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Good game. His celebration where he took his belt off and whooped the cameraman. That was dope. He did the blade in the post game shit. That was fire.
Embracing the D.
Yeah, but how much time we got? Because we
stand up, Detroit.
We can get into some of these implications for next week because that's about all I got on that game.
Well, we good. Go into the implications.
All right, so 2-14-2 teams for the first time ever in NFL history to play in a regular season game. 2 14-win teams.
Yeah.
For the first time ever to win play each other in the regular season. Everything's on the line, bro. First seed division.
We at home. That's all the fuck I gotta say. Can't lose the game at home.
Honestly, I didn't want it to be this way, but I'm not mad at it. First off, I don't fear the Vikings at all. Because everyone keeps telling us that they're a better team than us because of Brian Flores' fucking defense. But bro, Ben Johnson had his number. That's what 3-4 straight games with 30+ points on them niggas.
Mm-hmm.
Bring it, bro.
Whatever y'all doing, keep doing, motherfucker.
And if y'all haven't noticed, if you motherfuckers can't score 33 and up, you're not going to beat the Lions. So you can, to me, that's the race. First 35, first to 35 wins the game. So I don't give a fuck what our defense do, because if we score over 35 outside of that goddamn Bills game, because we started it off in a 14-point hole, yeah, we're gonna smack y'all ass, and that's gonna be that. But yeah, everything on the line, bro. And I wouldn't want it any other way. Best division of football this year?
Yes, sir. The records speak for themselves.
Yeah. Now, as much flack as we've been giving the Packers, like they're go on the road and beat whoever the fuck they play.
They definitely still 11-5, right?
Yeah, they just can't beat. They can't beat the Vikings apparently. Right. They can't beat us, and they lost to the Eagles first week of the year. So, take that how you want to.
Them big time teams.
Yep. But yeah. What else is there? Are you hoping Alex Anzalone is back next week?
Yeah, we need help.
Yeah,
we need help at the linebacker spot.
Yeah, one thing. My fault.
No, I'm just saying they're a little thin at the linebacker spot. We need Anzalone back. I have way more confidence in Anzalone and Campbell than the makeshift guys we've been bringing in. Yeah, had to learn on the fly.
We was hyped to get Jalen Reeves-Maven back yesterday, but he was getting worked. He was getting worked.
First game back, worked through the cobwebs. It is what it is.
Look, the linebacker core it has been the most impact. It's hard to say. The front seven period has been impacted the most, but where you see it the most is lack of pass rush and the linebackers getting their ass smoked in pass coverage. They don't show up that much in run defense, so to speak.
Right, because they still in rush for 75 yards, I believe.
Yeah, but in pass coverage, boy. But you get Alex Anzalone back, and what I would like having him back is what you saw yesterday with all that undisciplined shit, all that sinking in on the play action. That normally doesn't happen to us. We usually let our front folk eat and stay that's what normally happens, but that's the difference between starters and backups, bro.
And people off the street.
Yeah, so I definitely hope we get him back. Having him back, whether we win next week or not, will go a long way in us still making it to the Super Bowl. So definitely need you back, Thor. Like he don't want you to come back with the club on. Bring your ass back, bro.
I'm just saying why it took him so long. That's all that was about. Was why it took him so long. Not that I ain't want him back. Of course I want him back. I'm just saying if he can't go, you like, man, fuck all that. Put it on. It must be really fucked up if he can't go and they ain't letting him go.
Yeah, maybe. Probably. Let's say that. Probably. But in my mind, bro, a broken wrist, bro. Yeah, throw that bitch in a good hearty cast and keep it pushing.
Bro. That bitch sensitive as hell. That bitch stupid sensitive. You talking about still go in there and fight grown ass 250, 60, 70, 80, 300.
Listen, don't come in on run plays. Just come in on the pass plays. Just
you can't play like that in the Dan Campbell system. You gotta go balls out. If you can't go balls out, you ain't out there.
You got a point. You got a point.
For real.
But we touched on it a little bit earlier. You want the number one seed, or you felt like we needed to get to the Super Bowl.
To win the Super Bowl.
But if we don't win next week,
we drop to the field.
That scares. It scares you a lot?
Yeah. To win it though. That's tough.
What about to get there?
I think we still can get there, but to win that bitch from the wild card is the kicker.
Yes, it's a longer path to me, but I still think we could get the job.
I want to know really what's the numbers on that. How many fucking teams won it from the wild card? I remember the Giants, and I think did Baltimore do it too? I think Baltimore and the Giants did that with what?
I don't know.
Stupid ass defenses.
The Packers did it.
When they won with A-Rod?
Yeah, they went on the road. Eli did it from the road.
I know Giants. That's what I said. The Giants and I believe Baltimore did it. None of the teams I think won from the wild card.
Tampa Bay had to go on the road for like the first two, and Tom Brady's one. Maybe even all of them, because then they beat like Green Bay in the NFC Championship in Green Bay or some shit like that.
Shit, I think so.
They was on the road.
Oh well, shit, it's been kind of done then. If that hold serves, it's been done. But
if you got the better team, you got the better team. You know, sometimes niggas don't get
great quarterbacks.
Yeah, but Brady and them didn't get hot to halfway through that season and shit. Mm-hmm. So it just is what it is. Our thing is we just got to get healthier and just continue to smack motherfuckers. At the end of the day, like you said, our offense is carrying the ship right now. And if you can't score 35, you're probably not going to beat us. So I don't.
Could you fucking imagine if we had Aiden in there?
It wouldn't be fair, bro.
I didn't think about that shit. Like, damn, just imagine if we had
wouldn't be fucking
Aiden,
fair.
Barnes, Anzalone, like none of these guys. Yeah, none of these guys got season-ending injuries. Like, damn, imagine if we had them motherfuckers. That's crazy work, bro. And I seen some shit on social media that had us get it, Micah Parsons.
Mike Parsons, yeah. I mean, would you want him? I would want him to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's what. Over here, you gotta be cool. You can't be on this shit if you all in Dallas. Yeah, he ain't cool enough for me.
Say lead the podcaster to the podcasters, but you my
can
boy.
Do that, but nigga, you be tweaking sometimes. You be tweaking out. You get frustrated. But I think we got motherfuckers in our organization now to check that.
Excuse me, y'all.
Like, bro, calm your ass down.
I don't think nobody checking that, man.
Not in Dallas.
I don't think nobody gonna check him here, bro.
You don't think? I think Dan Campbell will check.
Yeah, Dan Campbell might, yeah.
That's what I'm saying, nigga. Ain't nobody gonna check him in Dallas, but here, Dan Campbell. But I think Aaron Glenn will check.
You said players though. I didn't think any players was going to be.
Oh, did I say players?
Yeah, I don't think no players gonna steal Micah Parsons. But anyway, yeah, I still think putting another elite pass rusher on the other.
Aiden come from Michigan. That leadership run deep in Michigan. When you come from Michigan, you the stars that come from Michigan be stand up niggas. Like if you ain't eating shit in football, nigga, we on your ass. Pause. Not even no pause. Fuck that.
I don't know. Most of what I see from Aiden and his leadership style seem to be by example, which is why I don't know. Anyway, it's all speculation, but whatever.
But no, I'm doubling back, like watching him at Michigan. It ain't boisterous. He don't lead the shit like Panay, but I think he do fuck with his teammates.
Yeah,
he ain't gonna put it. It stays in the locker room with Aiden. Like I say, he's a Michigan man, but I do think Aiden probably will say something.
Dog.
What?
My nigga just told me about how much he hit for his parlay. He withdrew it from FanDuel and shit, but it went to his account that was negative.
Damn. So he had to pay his taxes.
Paid all them taxes. Right. Got to be more careful.
So stop wearing your shit out. Stop wearing your shit out, then you gotta worry about that shit, bro. Talk about overdraft protection.
Oh man. That sucks, boy. Boy thought he had a ticket on him.
That bitch sliced in half, but you know he had it. That's at least 5. Your shit negative like big time when you worried about it. That's at least 500 or 1K. Seriously.
Damn.
But yeah.
Sorry for you, brother. Sorry for you. But yeah, that's all I got on this one, bro. We'll do a full episode touching on the Vikings game. Get ready for that one. It's for all the marbles. NFC North crown. North runs through the D. Bitch. That's all there is to it. But yeah, just win, baby. That's all the Lions just got to keep doing from here on out, from this point forward. Playoffs.
Just fucking win.
Playoffs have started. Just win. Win or go home. Or go on the road. Whichever way you want to put it.
Rich, give me that theme music. What you want? No! 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 No!
He can't say that on camera.
I don't got no password to my Xbox account.
So whatever you're trying to order, you can't.
Yeah. Right.
What is it? You have one. Everybody has one. You're making one out.
Got one or what?
I just went, baby. We out, y'all.
Holla!